What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be cleaning up around because my house is a mess and it's Monday. Normally I am on a motivational day today, but honestly I feel like I don't want to do nothing, but I have to get started. My kids' room is a mess. Like, literally, I'm in my daughter's room and I don't even want to go back in there. Literally, today is like one of those days where I just decided to shower, to walk the kids to school, and wash the dishes, get a lot of things done out the way, and I was able to do all that because honestly, I was contemplating about it. I was literally like thinking not to do anything today. But since I'm here, might as well start cleaning up around the house a little bit. That way it could be clean. Even though I'm like to my husband. Look at you guys. So basically I just gotta sweep around here and everything else. But this morning when I went to go take the kids to school, the girls, they were all happy. And my son, he still hasn't got the feel of school yet. So he's still kind of like, where are my shoes? Hold on, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm back. So I usually vlog on my camera, but right now I didn't charge it, and right now I have it on the battery because I do have to edit a little bit later today. Well, in a little bit. I just needed to fully charge, that way I can go and get started on my tutorials for this week and maybe daily vlogs. I haven't done a daily vlog in a minute because I've just been so busy with the kids and with them getting sick and then them recovering and then me recovering from getting sick. So it's like a whole mumbo jumbo thing that I had to do all week of last week. Now I'm just trying to catch up. Right now I'm like I have the energy, thanks to God, because I'm able to like start moving around and get things done. All the vacuum, because I gotta vacuum like my door right there on the outside. I'm gonna just leave it here because anyways I gotta clean in the inside. So yeah, I took the girls to school with DJ, and of course DJ, he's still not used to school. He thinks that he's only gonna go and look at stuff and then just come back home. And I had prepared him for this day that he was gonna start school, but he didn't believe me. He just thought I was talking crazy. So right now I have to just sweep in the house and just get like a couple things done, kind of clean out the refrigerator a little bit, just do like little bits of stuff because I'm not trying to do everything in one day. Alright, you guys, so I finished cleaning up a little bit. I still have to clean up my daughter's room, but that's because I haven't done it because I'm washing their clothes and I want to get like their hamper ready and set. That way I can like take it upstairs, fold their clothes, and then put all the dirty clothes in their hamper and then just clean around their room and their beds and then be done with that. I'm drinking my iced coffee. If you guys haven't seen how I did it, you should check out my Instagram reels. If you guys want me to do like a separate, YouTube for just my channel here, how I make my own iced coffee, then just comment down and let me know. But yeah, I think I did pretty okay for now. It's not like a major thing. Usually I vlog, like I said, on my camera, but right now I'm charging it so that I can get started on editing my review on Halo Glow Liquid Filter Primer Foundation, whatever, my Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. I hope you guys are excited because the products are like, I'm gonna say it's top tier and it's like really good. But also I'm gonna try to start vlogging a little bit more. It's just that my camera, of course, is bougie. It's not what you guys think it is. It's literally like this. If you see that the lens is missing, it's because I did have it. I just don't know where it is at this point because my son, my 2-year-old, likes to mess with my stuff and he ends up doing this. And before that, my other son, he kind of broke it. And so this is why I have a cracked lens. Even though you could still see me through the camera, like this camera still works. It's just the quality itself is not like how I would prefer it. I try not to be a perfectionist at something, but when I want something to work out and I want my like Canon to work, I want something that's gonna be good. So I'm just investing, and I want to get like a really good Canon vlog camera. I don't want to get like the heavier ones, maybe later on. That way I can have more high quality for my camera when I do my tutorials. But I think a vlog camera itself would still look good, whether I use it for like my vlog channel or just simply whenever I just want to use it for my tutorials on my channel. That's pretty much, I mean, this camera I'm gonna still use it because it's still useful. Why not? I mean, it's my first baby. It's the one, it's a gift that my sister has given me, and I don't want to just let it go just like that. So that's why I sometimes use this one. It's really good. I even uploaded from my camera that I done, and I uploaded it to my Instagram, or maybe that was my phone, I don't know. It's still a good camera. I just don't know how to upload it when it comes to sending it to like my TikTok or my Reels. I still have to like do my research and study and do all kinds of stuff, because each day I learn something new. And being a content creator is not easy. Like, people think just because you post something and you do a little bit of videos here and there, they expect that is so easy to do, and honestly it is not. Like, you have to literally work your brain. I have to like put 2 and 2 together. I literally, before I even get on the computer and I start doing my research, I literally have to like pick in my mind and tell myself, like, how did they get this video to look this way? How did they get this thumbnail to look this way, or the picture, or the form, or how it's titled and everything? And all of that, I literally have to first think, brainstorm, and then literally go online and then start researching and figuring things out. And it takes me like a couple hours to do. It's not something so easy. I mean, I wish I would have went to school for this stuff, because that way I would have had like way more experience on content creating, and you know, maybe my content would be like way better. But I mean, it takes time, and I guess God had to move me in a different direction before I can get to this level as I am right now, which I'm starting to develop little by little, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. So it's pretty easy. So later on I could show them tips to my daughters or my son if they want to vlog later on. If they want to do content, then I will, you know, give them the tips, the tricks, and everything else. And if I do decide to want to share with you guys, then later on I can do that as well. But for now, like I said, it's pretty hard, but I try to make the best out of everything, and I try to work with what I have. And usually what works best for me always ends up doing good. Like, starting my channel wasn't easy, and you know, getting the following that I'm getting, it took a while. Like, I had to content like three times a day on Instagram, and then I just started TikTok because I really wasn't a fan of TikTok. I actually hated TikTok. TikTok was kind of annoying for me. And I love to be on my channel. Like, I always love to like show you guys more content of me, my life, and you know, the things that I like to do, and then, you know, my makeup and my Bible stories and just my daily life that I like to do. Because sometimes I feel like nowadays people just want to show just only things that's irrelevant. I don't think they like to show like things that are like what we need to know about, like in today's society, what politics are doing, happening in our states, around the world, as like scriptures, things like that, like prayer. I think we need to bring that back, because it's been so many years that people have lost their faith and have drawn away from Jesus. And I want to be able to show you guys my content and be like, hey, bam, 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 you see my look? You like it? I want to be able to show you guys my content and be like, hey, bam, 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 you see my look? You like it? Of course. Now that you're here on my channel, hello, welcome. Lord Jesus, let's bring you in. Let's talk about God. I try so hard not to force anybody, but I want people to get to know God so that they know that God is always there with them since the day that they were born, since God created them. And I want people to think that in this world there's just so much evil, so many things happening, but when you go to prayer and you talk to God, I'm telling you, you guys, if you build your relationship with Jesus, I promise you, your life will change drastically. It took me years to get to where I'm at today, and I'm finally starting to regain my confidence. I'm starting to humble myself, be kinder, but also be wiser, also pay attention, and always keep my loyalty. I had to change things that I didn't want to do because of either family members or friends or whoever. Like, I had to change a lot, and I had to set boundaries, and now I feel good. I feel really settled. And if I know something in my heart or in my soul I don't like or it bothers me, like, I have to now say something about it. I cannot be quiet. Before, I used to just let it go, ignore it, and whatever, and that would just be so bad because all you're doing is building and building and building. And then when you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you just become this angry person. And it's not just because of you, it's because of the demons that you carry, or the unknown spirits, like in this realm and whatever that we may not see. They're just there, and they're just like, they're like haters. They're like little shit haters. Like, forgive me, Lord, for that word, but they're just like haters that just doing this. And I think when you get angry and you go to that place, it's not good for your health, and it's not good for your soul. It's just not good at all. So it took me years, and I've been through that situation. Maybe I might do a video separately on how I went through my whole depression, postpartum, and everything. And sometimes I get emotional because it's just something that I've been through. And if anybody can relate, they can understand, the things that, women go through, or just in, moms, like moms in general, wives, and the things that we go through as a whole. It's a lot, and to carry a lot of it, it's a lot. So I mean, that's one thing I just love to share. Like, yeah, I see YouTuber influencers, they do show a lot of their daily life and things that they do, and of course they go to parties and things like that, but I don't. So it's like, and I will only show it if someone is not, uncomfortable with a camera being in their face. I would love to vlog and go to like these nice places and things like that, but that's gonna take time. Give me time. As much as I'm building, I see that you guys are following, I see that you guys are watching, and I hope that you guys get to enjoy bits and parts of my life. Hopefully my content or my channel fills you with goodness, it fills you with motivation, it gives you the energy and the drive to get to know yourself, get to know Jesus, just do things differently that you didn't do before, and change your life around. I just hope I send the right message to everyone that watches, because that's all I want to do. I want to share a message. I want to make people wiser, mature, understanding, but I also want others to, like, be comfortable. You can always talk to me. You guys can talk to me like if we know each other and we've been talking to each other for a very long time, just followers. And I don't want to see you guys as, but I want to see you as a family too. I don't just want to see you as just other people, because at the end of the day, we're all human. And just because a person has a name or title, whatever you are, they're still human being, just like you and I. So that's all I wanted to vent and all I wanted to say, because I had to get my point across. Usually I don't, and right now, like, my husband and son are sleeping, so I'm getting the opportunity to talk to you guys right now before I get started on editing. And usually when I have my time, I just go on YouTube and I just watch with me videos from like moms, young people, older people. Like, it's fun. I love to watch it because it gives me like motivation, it gives me things to do. I didn't start to do these things until like maybe 6-7 months ago, and it took a while. Like I said, it took years. I even felt happy. I even had like self motivation even from this one YouTuber that I like to watch. Her name is EVA. She kind of motivated me to like take care of myself. That was one thing that I had totally forgot about myself. Like, when I didn't take care of my body, I wasn't like, staying active, always like putting myself down, having negative thoughts, letting others' thoughts or opinions affect my life. I was just letting all that get a toll of me, and letting it get the best of me when I shouldn't have, and I shouldn't have let people bring me to that point. And when I self-reflected and I talked to God, and I told him about, how I was feeling, I realized that there was a lot of things that had to be changed in my life. And yes, it sucks because I didn't want it to, but God was like, it's best because it's going to help you. Trust in me. And when I did, it changed so much. And now, like, no offense, but I don't give a F if anybody feels some type of way. If I have to say the honest truth, whether it hurts somebody or it makes them hate me, I'm going to tell it, and I'm going to say it when the time is right. I always think before. That's one thing I do, is I always think before I say something. I never say something without knowing what I'm talking about, because then it's just, I wouldn't want that person to take it wrong. And I have people that have taken things and they never kind of read. And that's one thing I never understood. Like, people, they take things out of context and they never actually understand the meaning behind it or whatever. So they like to make their own assumptions and opinions, which sometimes I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. Come back when you know what you're talking about. But I mean, it took me a while. But she, like I said, I know I'm getting off topic, but she kind of like motivated me a little bit. But my biggest motivation, the only person that was my motivation, was Jesus Christ. And then when I seen her channel and I started to get to know her, I was like, oh, I just started watching her like a year ago. But either way, like, she started, showing like self-care things, like taking care of yourself, your body and things. And I never used to do that. Like, back then, I never used to take care of myself. Like, I would take care of myself. I would do my hair, and I wouldn't wear a lot of makeup back then when I was young. I would just do my hair. I always taking care of myself by smelling good, by always wearing like nice clothing, like not trying to show too much. I always try to keep myself put into place, like keep myself clean, like my mom has always taught me. And then after a while, after I had kids, it was like it went out the door. Like, I forgot all about myself. And when I did that, it was kind of like I needed to like sit down and evaluate like my life, like the things I have done, and why I stopped doing the things that are for me. Like, I love my family, I love my kids, but I stopped doing things for me. And I think that's where everything started to go downhill from there. And the negative mind and the negativity just started getting to me, and I wasn't able to be happy. I started to feel like I was miserable. Like, I would get angry and people would just be like, oh, she's so angry, like her vibe and this and that. And it was because people didn't know the demons that I was dealing with and the things that I had to deal with. But once, like, I sacrificed and I gave my life and I gave it to God, it made a big change. And it sucks because it took so much in me. And also, like, it made me realize in life too, after like the passing of my grandma and they put her down in the ground, like, it really, really made me like realize that life is very short and you can live here long, but always remember the importance of life. And God teaches us that all the time. All the time. It's in the Bible. And I know I get emotional because it's just something that, it's my life. And I mean, I'm not the only one. Like, I want to show you guys like the raw, but also I want to show you guys that I'm human too, and I don't get it right all the time. Like, I make mistakes, and even when I get down, I pick myself up. Before, I didn't. I would just, I would let everybody, and then I would just become this angry person. But now, after I gave myself to God and I chose to do the right thing and I trust in Him, my whole life transitioned. Like, my whole life shifted. Like, it shifted, and it went from here to literally up here. And I remember having that confidence back then because I used to have it up here, and now just to have my confidence, but in a humble way, I feel blessed. Very, very blessed. So for anybody out there or anyone that's watching my channel, like, if you ever feel like that, don't let anybody's opinion dictate your life. Don't let anybody's opinion tell you who you are. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not or you can't do something, because you can. and you can make a change. If they're not there, or they don't give good advice, or they're not kicking you down or being negative, those are the type of people that you shouldn't surround yourself with, because they don't care. They're just jealousy. They're just people that just envy you, and they will continue envying you until you separate yourself from people like that. And that's another thing that I had to learn the very, very hardest way, because God had to show me a lot of people and their ugly ways, and test spirits and see who people truly are. And you will see people's true colors. And it's crazy, because when you think that it wouldn't happen to you, and it happens, and you just sit and watch and see how people just transition and they turn and they become like this other person that you didn't realize who they really were, you start to question, and you're just like, wow, you know what, God did tell me this in the scripture, and I wasn't paying attention. I mean, now I am, and now I don't want to be associated with this person. You get what I'm saying? So dealing with all of that, and then, you know, my grandma and things like that, it made me change so much. And I'm in a happier place I have ever been. Like, I still have my struggles. I still sometimes forget, and there are very times I'd be tired and I'll forget to read, and I know God be waiting for me and stuff like that, and sometimes I disappoint myself, but then I tell myself, don't worry, we're gonna pick back up, and we're gonna start all over again. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. And that's all I want to do. I want to just keep going so that I can remember my scriptures, and then one day I can tell someone about Jesus Christ and they can get to know him, so everyone can live in his kingdom and everyone can have eternal life, and nobody can go with Satan, because who wants to go with him? Nobody want to go with a loser. Everybody wants a winner. We got to go with Jesus Christ, because he's the winner. So that's why I just wanted to put that out there, and it makes my soul happy. Like, it makes me like it. The Holy Spirit fills so much in me, because it's just the happiness, it's the relationship that I have with God, and it just makes me so happy. But you know, it changed my life around, like I said, and you know, with going back to self-care, you know, seeing how Yvette, you know, brought my self-esteem and made me feel a little bit better. I was able to get things done. I was able to do things for myself. And you know, I even had other parents, like when I would take, because I have one of my kids that they do soccer, and my daughter's really good at soccer, and one of the parents I'm really cool with, and they told me, like, no, you need to take care of yourself. And I love when I get advice from older people, because I feel like God sends people that are like, I feel like they're more friends to me, because they teach me. And since I'm young and they know more, they teach you. Some people do know a lot more and some don't, but it's always good to listen to older people, because the more you listen, the more wiser you become. Take advice from older folks, because then you become like a Samuel. And Samuel is the son of David. And Samuel, he had became a great king, and he was very wise, because of his wisdom and his knowledge and his understanding, and because he listened to Jesus Christ. That is a book that, if you guys are interested in wanting to read about, I can read it on my live, or here on my channel, or do a makeup tutorial and bring it. I know I haven't done my makeup tutorial in a minute, but I will get to it as soon as possible. Don't you get annoyed when there be like some other like calls that be coming through, and then they don't answer, and it's just be like those calls that just want to like record your voice or something like that? I hate when I answer it, because sometimes I answer it because I be thinking it's the kids, teacher, or the principal, or somebody calling me to let me know if the kids are okay and stuff, and that's why I'm just like, ugh. But yeah, you guys, so I just wanted to come and jump on here, because I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit before my husband gets up, and then I have to get started on editing. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I did buy a few products at Ulta yesterday, and I just bought like the same products that I usually use. I haven't, to be honest with you guys, when I went to Ulta today, yesterday, I didn't really have like las ganas, like no las tenía, like I didn't feel like getting anything in particular. Like, I went around and I started looking on the high-end section, and I started to like feel like I didn't really need anything. Like, there was nothing. Like, I did go to the NARS section, and I did want to buy a couple things, but then I was like, it's too expensive, and then like with all this inflation going on, I'm really not trying to spend too much because I want to switch up my skincare too. Since I've been breaking out and I've been eating things I shouldn't, like chocolate, dairy, and all that, I got this pimple here. I popped it the other day because it really did hurt bad, but I was able to pop it, and right now it's just still healing, so I'm just leaving it alone. And then on this side, I kind of like shaved, even though I didn't want to, but I shaved just a little bit around here, and I stayed away from my scarring. So on this side, it's still like a little bit like sensitive, and I still have like dark spots, but I want to clear it up. But I heard someone tell me about that I should try maybe Korean skincare, so I'm gonna look into it. I do want to try something different because I think what I was using before was not helping, and I think the Supergoop was actually breaking me out. I mean, I still use it, but I just only use like a dime of it, or like literally a pint, and I put it on my 3 fingers, like I do the dots, and then I rub it, and then I place it all over my face. I don't do what I used to do where they were like do a whole line, because I honestly feel like chemical sunscreen is not good for your skin, and it just causes you to break out even more, and just you'll start to get like these bumps. Like for me, I just started getting them and I didn't like it, so I still use it because of, you know, because I want my skin to clear up and I want to protect my skin. But I'm gonna try to look into other ones because I did in fact find other new skincare products on Amazon from a small business, and I want to try them out too. But I also want to buy the skincare for the Korean skincare products, but I just gotta find like the website, because I was trying to look it up on Instagram and I can't find it, and it's so hard. Like when I click on the website, they're just so difficult to find, so I gotta look into it. Hopefully I find something, because they said they're really affordable too, and I don't mind buying that. And if it helps my skin, then I will continue buying their stuff, because if it helps me save money in my pocket, I do not mind it at all. But no, I did not have no interest. Like I went in, I was supposed to get like my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I couldn't find it. Like literally every time when I used to go in there, I could not find it, and I would think to myself, is it sold out or what? And I would never ask, because I would just go in quickly and then get out, because I had to go. Either I had the kids, or my husband, or was watching the kids, and I had to like make it quick. So I couldn't stay there too long and take my time. So yesterday when I took just a little bit because I want to go pick up an order, I went and I didn't find nothing that I liked. So when I didn't find the brow setter, I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna give me a pencil anyways from Benefit, because I'm gonna need a new pencil anyways. Like my pencil's gonna start going out. I use it a lot anyways. So I got me another one, and then I started looking around, and I remember that Pixie has like this blush I've been wanting for like over 2 years, because I've been wanting to try it. I seen Desi one time used to wear the peach one. It was the blush, and I wanted it, and I couldn't find it at my Target because it was sold out. I couldn't find it at another Target because it wasn't there. So I was like, okay, let me see if maybe Ulta has it. They said that they sell Pixie now, so I seen it like right at the corner before the like where the cashier's at, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me see if they have it. So I'm looking and I don't see anything, because basically the blush section where they have it at was literally nothing left. But luckily, thank God, I seen one, and it was the shade that I actually wanted, and it was I would show it to you guys, but probably I'll show it to you guys like on another day, because I want to go get it, and my husband's still sleeping and I don't want to wake them up. But I'll show you guys. I'll insert a picture here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I've been wanting that blush, and it's been sold out everywhere. Like literally, that blush is super good, and I have it on right now, and I put it on as soon as I got out the shower just to take the kids to school, and I don't know, but it gave me like a pretty natural blush, and I like it a lot. But I didn't find anything. Like if anything, I was going to maybe buy later on NARS products, but that's it. And maybe something from Kat Von D, like her liquid eyeliner, but that's it. Because I really don't have no interest in buying anything else from Ulta. I did want to get a setting spray. Like I wanted to try this Morphe setting spray. I would rather just put something like water or something natural and just set it. But if I had to buy something to set my makeup, it will probably be like one of those. But I haven't tried it out yet. So maybe the next time around, I'll probably go and pick that up from Ulta. But other than that, like I really want to go to Sephora, because I do want to try the Dior blush products from Charlotte Tilbury. I want to try out her powders. They say that they're really good, and I want to try it out. I love her flawless filter. No matter what, I'm gonna still continue buying her stuff because her stuff is really good. Like for my skin, perfect. Because I could wear that even on a no makeup day. Like literally, I could wear it like this and go out, and I would still look good. Like that nice glow into your skin. And for like a mom look, whenever, that's a good product. Like, but if you want to save some coins and stuff, you can always go with the alternative of the e.l.f. That one's $14. The one that I get, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, is $44. It's not that bad. It's just like $20. And then the e.l.f. one is $14, and it does the same thing. You guys will see my video. Check out my video because I will be posting it hopefully by today or tomorrow. I don't want to give you guys a promise, but I will have it posted so you guys can see the difference on my look, on how it turned out. Literally, they look identical. I'm not even playing. Literally, they look identical, and it's really, really nice. But I do love Charlotte Tilbury. I want to try out her contour little tube, and then her powders, and that's pretty much it. And maybe her lip products, because I love lip products. Anything lip liner, lipstick, a lip stain, or gloss, I love. One thing, if I ever do decide to make like lip products, I will literally make lip liners and a good gloss and a lipstick and a lip stain. Those are my favorite. I love lip stuff because I don't know, I kind of feel like I have like these nice natural looking genetic lips and I like to embrace my stuff. Like I want to give women the comfort to also believe in themselves and to know that they don't always have to get something done to make themselves look beautiful. Like you could still look beautiful and have natural lips, you know. And I remember seeing a comment of this girl. She did like a lip product for, I think, ColourPop, and they were like saying that that's how you get like natural red juicy lips, and everybody that was commenting on it had said that, yeah, that's when you go and get your lips done. And everyone was saying that, and I read one comment of this girl that literally said that, can they just have a person that doesn't have their lips done, like to bring back natural lips? And she kind of motivated me, so I might be doing that reel maybe today. I want to be able to motivate people to say, you know, hey, I'm that person, you know. I will show you guys. Like, I'm a bembona, like my mom always told me that. For Latina side, I get a lot from my dad. Like a lot of my heredity and things like that, I get a lot from my dad. And you know, my lips, I had to thank God, but also bless my daddy. I thank my dad. But I will be showing you guys because I love lip products. But that's pretty much what I would get from her. I haven't tried out any of Huda's beauty products, and I know a lot of people say that not all her products are good, but I actually want to try her lip products and a couple of her foundation and stuff to see, you know, what do I feel about it, you know, because I think her stuff is good, and for my complexion, I think it looks good. A lot of times people would confuse me. Like in the beginning, my husband, he thought I was like Indian. And don't get me wrong, Indian girls are very pretty. And I was like, it's probably in my native side. You just see me and that just comes about. But no, I'm not Indian. I am Puerto Rican. I was born in New York. I was raised there a little bit. Then I was raised in Puerto Rico, and then in my whole life, which I consider Atlanta, Georgia, my home. Basically, I'm an Atlanta baby forever, since I was 7 years old. Since I moved here when I was 6 or 7 years old, or maybe younger, but I think I was like 5 or 6. Either way, my home is Georgia, no matter what. So I'm an Atlanta baby forever. But yeah, I want to try her stuff out. It's Huda Beauty stuff out, but with this situation, I just gotta let it heal. I gotta let my skin heal, because I feel like now that I've been putting on makeup and I've been like put it on, like my skin's been hating me. And I've been trying not to drink too much coffee, and I've been trying to drink more water, because lately I've been drinking too much soda, and soda really messes up my skin. either soda, whatever you use, even if it's light soda, just don't drink it. Drink water. Water helps a lot. But I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my editing and my video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Monday morning motivation and little self-talk here with you guys. And I will see you guys maybe later on this week. Hopefully something comes up fun that I can do and vlog. If not, then we would just keep it girl chit chats here from now on. But all right, I'm gonna leave it off here. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you guys later on. Besos, God bless.